Welcome to your Daily 5 for Tuesday, April 23rd, 2024. In last Friday's show, Lando and I talked a bit about the Fallout streaming series over on Amazon. At that time, I had watched 6, I believe, of the 8 episodes, and Lando had only watched the first. And I was fairly confident I would finish it before our next recording, which I have. And I don't know where Lando is in it. I have not asked him, so I don't know when we do the recording if he will have finished it. My guess is he will not have. But still, I have finished it, so I have a review of the entire series. Spoiler free on this one. I'll probably talk about it at length on the Friday show because I don't think Lando's going to care. And, I've talked before about the fact that I don't really take into consideration much of what popular critics have to say anymore, especially when it comes to genre television. I find that my views on things do not align with most of the big names in TV and movie criticism, which is fine. It's just I don't generally pay attention. But at the same time, it's very hard to miss when everybody agrees that something is good or bad. So the fact that everybody was agreeing that Fallout was good to great was, I thought, a great sign. And I'm happy to say I agree. I think it is great. Now, many people have said that the only game adaptation series that is better than this is The Last of Us, which I have not watched because I have no interest. I didn't play the games because I have no interest. It simply is not a game series that I want to play, and it's not a series I want to watch. I'm sure it's great. I have no doubt. But as far as I'm concerned, since I haven't seen that series, this is the best game adaptation series that I've ever seen. So I'm not saying it's better than Last of Us. I'm saying it's the best one I've ever seen because I haven't watched that one. I may have the same opinion if I were to watch it, but I'm not going to because it just sounds like it's a big downer, and I'm okay. I mean, a downer in a big way, and it's just not interesting to me. It's fine if you like it, just not for me. So as far as game adaptations, this one is really stellar. I mean, not only in being able to capture the game for people who know it, but also I think a really excellent series that somebody who doesn't know anything about it could watch. I've seen some reviews where they said, well, it helps to know something about Fallout, to have played some of the games, to get you over the hump of what this series is. And honestly, I disagree. I think anybody could watch this. You will pick it up if you've never, if you don't know anything about Fallout, you might be a little bit in the weeds for, 10 minutes. But you're going to get all of it. The world is very well laid out without anybody coming up and saying, here's the world of Fallout, everybody. It basically provides all the context clues you need to start piecing together what's going on. And it's partially based in some ways on reality, meaning that there were bomb shelters. Most people know that. There were periods of time where nuclear war was imminent. Most people know that. So many of these things aren't invented the way a lot of science fiction is, where, okay, here's an alien race that nobody's ever heard of on a planet that you've never heard of, out in the middle of nowhere where no one's ever journeyed, and you have everything coming at you literally brand new. Fallout isn't that. It is taking a retro aesthetic and applying it to a period of time that actually happened, and then kind of going extreme with certain elements of it. So that's what I mean about it. I think most people would pick this up very easily. At some point, I'm going to get my wife to watch this because I think she would really enjoy it. And she's never played a single game and might have heard me talking about Fallout here and there, but really doesn't know much about it. And I don't think she's going to have any problem. And I don't think most people would have any problem. It's a beautiful looking series. They spent their money very well. The cast is uniformly excellent. I think the story is wonderfully told and sets up more to come. And honestly, I see it's already been greenlit for a season 2. Actually, I was doing a live stream and somebody had alerted me to that, and I went nuts on the stream because I was very happy about that. I think this is definitely a story that deserves to have a proper ending. It does lead on a cliffhanger. There is a story that is completed, but there is definitely a hook for more. And so I would like to see at least one more, if not 2 more seasons of this. And then I hope they just end it, not do another Westworld. Let's end this the way it should be ended and get the story completed. And if they manage to do that and keep this quality level, then I think it is going to be very well remembered. So I'm really happy it's this good because I'm a big fan of Fallout. And yeah, don't be scared off if you have heard or read that you need to know the series. It is just a great science fiction show. So anybody who enjoys good science fiction or post-apocalyptic stuff, you're going to see a lot of things you recognize in here because that's what Fallout is. It was a remixing and an adaptation of lots of different ideas that already existed. And I think the show manages to take all of that essence of what people really enjoy about Fallout and make a really great live action version of it. So if you've been waiting or if you were hesitant because you don't know the series, don't be. Jump in because, man, that Fallout series, it's really, really good. And I hope a lot of people watch it. Later.